All right, you're here with the Ultimate Buck Pride page. Mike Davis here with Coach Caleb Christian and the infamous John
Yeah,
Inlow.
that's a hard one to put on there. Infamous.
We did try yesterday, but it kind of ran into some stuff.
We're good now.
We're good now, so
Yes.
we're here. All right, Coach.
Thank you guys for doing this. It's a lot of work that goes into it. Thank you.
Hey, thank you for making time.
Yeah,
Because you're a busy
absolutely.
person. We understand.
Absolutely.
I would say this is one of those things that John probably enjoys the most because he doesn't stop talking football.
He loves
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
He's ate up with it.
We'll be at basketball trying to talk about football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
It's one of those that he just doesn't stop. So it's just like perfect for him.
Well, I just kind of ate up a little bit with, Hominy Buck football. I mean, I just love
right.
it. We love it.
Oh yeah.
And then football season comes around, and you're just like, yeah, I'm just trying
Yeah.
to suck it all in. Can we watch every
yeah.
game?
Yes.
All the
But
games,
mainly-
every game, watch them over and over
Over
again.
and over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go back and get the instant replays of everything.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But mainly Hominy Buck football when it gets going. There's just nothing
For
better
sure,
than that.
man.
big.
Yeah, you're exactly right. We love it. Kids love it, and they feel all that. So it's good. Can't believe it's already. That's why I try to tell them it goes so dang fast.
Fast.
To sit here and think in 8 days we've already played Pawhuska and Pawnee. In 8 days if you break it down like that.
Right.
Yeah,
Wow.
it goes
gets quick.
fast.
See,
So
man, you
it's-
start
gets
thinking
quick.
it like that, and then it
Yeah.
blows my mind.
Yeah,
you know?
no, these kids are like looking at me like, dang, coach is right. It
Right.
is, and then before you know it, man, you're in the playoffs and
Well, and you get down to, you break it down week by week, right? You look at it, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's senior night. And then
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's over with,
yeah,
you know?
I mean,
First round.
First
yeah,
round.
that's why you definitely the practices are grind and all this, but you gotta, fix your mind on this ends soon,
Right.
and so really
Right.
take away the soreness, headache, had a bad day, because one day you'll wish that you can go back.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, don't we all?
You're
Yeah.
gonna come
Everybody
out.
says it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Everybody.
You're gonna
And
come
then-
out here with grandkids and be like, man, I remember when I used to play. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's gonna get to
Oh,
that point
yes.
very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, because life
No, I
comes
mean-
at you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what we, just said is, you told me that this is 10 years for me. I still feel like I'm 20,
Wow. Yeah.
in 10 years just at Hominy.
Hey, no
you know.
offense, we still feel like you're 22, but
Yeah, I'm with you.
no,
I'm
I
with
mean
you.
we're right there
It's
with
weird that way.
Yeah,
even though I'm pushing 50,
Yeah.
it's one of those where
Which
like
is so
kids,
crazy for you to
kids
say.
still look.
'Cause I think he's 30. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
you.
Right.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Because I can remember when he was running around, I thought I was way older. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, I think all of us have that mindset.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Right.
let's jump right into it before we run out of time. I know Coach is busy.
Yep.
We caught him in between lunch, and probably you got some SWATs probably lined up or something later. So
There'll be something on my desk when I come back. Yeah.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. A
That's
little
right.
piece of board cures a lot of
That's
things.
it
right.
does. It does. I think it's the 102nd meeting.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Of Cleveland.
of Cleveland, Omni Cleveland. I think it's 102nd. I'm sure some other people probably got some other numbers in there,
Yeah.
but I know started in 22, but we missed 1 year for sure. If you look at the book, right? If you
Mhm.
look at Mike Brown's book,
Yeah.
and other than that, there's never been another. So I believe it's 102. Somebody's gonna fact check that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
41-16, 5 straight, Coach.
Yeah.
Congrats. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
it's one of those where you preach all summer, right, to this
Mhm.
point, just to get it over with, and then it's okay. Now it's week to week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a build up. It's we always like to say you can't go 10-0 without going 1-0, and so just getting that first one underneath your belt's always big, especially against a rival in Cleveland. And then, but then we switch our mind just because you never want the disappointment. We switch our mind too, so we can play a little bit more free. That very important. It's a ball game. We're keeping score. We want to win. We want to be competitive, but also we big picture it on this is a chance too to fix if we lost.
Yeah.
Fix some
Right.
things and clean it up because we always want to play our best in November as much as we can. Not peak too early. It's just a climb up, and so like tonight, I hope that people could sit there and view and be like, hey, they look a little cleaner. They look a little better in shape. They look a little fresher. The handoffs, everything, the drops, the reads, the tackling's got to be better. All of that. So, and then we go play Pawnee. I want them to say we look a whole lot better than we did against Pawhuska.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah. Each week, just get better.
Yes.
Stronger.
And it's
Yes.
interesting because you don't see very, very many rivalries be a first game for a kid, right? You got sophomores and juniors out there starting, right, that have to go into the biggest game, right, of the season, right off the bat. You know, there's no easing into that rivalry game. We jump right into it, and a full week of things.
Right. No, it's a lot. Yeah, we talk about it. You know, you're not going to get another. You know, and tonight's going to be good, and it'll be competitive. Just because every week when you guys know we talk about it every week. I don't care what happens. Someone will say, this is our rival. It doesn't matter who it is. And so you play in big games, and it's fun, and it's a good time. But we often tell our guys that very first one, you're probably not getting another one like that until, the quarters.
Yeah.
And just, and so, all of them are important. All of them are fun, atmosphere, environment. But the Hominy Cleveland right off the bat,
right?
Just, know, and so, and then you try to, prepare them for that because, I think we saw it, last week, just guys, and I don't know how much you guys, but we had a lot of things going on that guys were just really just mind blown from trying to run in on punt team on second down.
Now,
True.
I wasn't going to say anything. I seen some of that, and I was just like,
guys not hanging by their offensive position group and just kind of got caught up just zoning out
in the game.
Now,
we turned around in our stretch lines. Took off a wrong way we have never done. We practice it every day.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's just an environment for them, but you're trying to prepare them. Like, hey, this is what's going to be like.
Yeah,
and so you try to take the the stress off of them. Like, hey, we're all in this thing together.
And see, now, and I think you're going back and talking about maybe not quite as in shape as what you guys feel like.
Yeah.
Well, maybe some of that is to that, get your heart rate up even more.
For sure.
For just standing there and being part of the game, your heart rate's already up. Then you go out there and drive it up more. And
we had,
there's some things like that.
Yeah, just the nervous, the pits in your stomach.
Yeah.
Then you get everything on, and you're sweating, and you can't breathe right before the kickoff. You're like, or I just ran down, stabbed the spear for 100 yards. I feel like I just ran a mile, know?
Right.
All these things.
All of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so, but it's good. Those guys, they'll remember that forever. All those emotions and
for sure
throwing up, just out of nervousness and
you'll have those stories to tell, from down the road and 10-year reunion, 20-year reunion, things like that. Yeah, back in my day. They might be at start a stream and actually talk about it live.
That's right.
Live on Friday
and be hitting it up back in my day. Back in my day.
Yeah.
That's right.
Nice. Yeah, 41-16. I will be honest. I watched a little bit of all three scrimmages, purple and white, and then 2 scrimmages. I didn't, but I think you have to go in a little vanilla because you're starting out, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to go in a little vanilla. And I didn't see a lot of the passing game, in my opinion. And so I kind of had you guys a little lower on the scoring.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad everything worked.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously you did have a couple turnovers, but I think it's probably a lot of nerves.
Yeah. And I'll be honest with you, 3 of them I'm going to chalk up to me. I'll chalk them up. I told them to. That's on me, And so getting greedy on some situations.
There you go.
That's just me.
One of them maybe not. I don't know, but one of them clearly the ground. He falls on the ground before the ball comes out.
Yeah, and that's just some nerve. He wasn't even the guy designed to get it.
Oh,
and so that's why I'm chalking it up to I haven't done a good job of letting you know that we have never had that play, and So just taking a little bit, and I think it relaxes them. We had a inside reverse play called, and the competitor in me still believes it would have worked if we would have executed it. And then the players coach in me tells me to tell him that's on me. I should have never called that.
Yeah,
and so it wasn't their fault, and we'll clean it up.
Which I'll give you a little credit because I just saw a meme this morning. And it was NFL, the Vikings coach.
Mm-hmm.
Basically the same thing. It was like, hey, I didn't call that. Things like that happen
for sure.
Even in NFL.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely. Yeah, and just figuring out your team too. That's why I say I get greedy offensively when I know something, and then also like I know what I do and what I believe in, and so. If there's an opportunity, it's hard for me to pull back. And then sometimes it doesn't ever work in the favor. But then sometimes it does. Everyone's like, holy cow, that was awesome. You know? And so I'll just feel figure out the team and hang our hat on what we end up getting good at. And every team's different, and just so we're all learning and growing too, just trying to figure out the team. May had a team 10 years ago that did this, and 3 years ago we could have ran this, and just figuring out what this group needs. And
that's probably one of the greatest things about being a coach, though. It's just that
it's so fun.
Every year is probably a different team, even though you might have the same kids. Like you have a Jackson Woods that's here starting on a team for 4 years, right?
Yeah.
But each year he has a different playmakers with him, and so you have to go, okay, well, this worked last year, but we're going to change this up a little bit because of this.
For sure.
So that's got to be great as a coach to have some of that stuff. So.
Yeah, and then like you talked about too, I'm really an old school belief on scrimmages that you should never blitz. You should just remain vanilla, whether it's right or wrong. That's just my personal preference, because a lot of teams are blitzing, and we're trying to still get kids lined up. I would never do that to somebody. We're not keeping score. This is a glorified, more of an atmosphere of a practice. And so, I don't show a whole lot because I know I have to send those films to other teams.
Right.
And I'm like, some guys go in every set, every motion, all these wrinkles, and we just want to do our basic stuff and just see.
There's a whole game not being played in a scrimmage.
Yeah.
Special teams.
Right.
Special teams is a whole game in itself.
For sure.
I mean, that decides a lot of factor in a game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even played in a scrimmage, so I'm just like, I'm kind of
right.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's good for those kids to get out. I mean, obviously, there's benefit for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's great. Yeah, but you also going back to that is you want to make sure that kids know where they're supposed to be. Right. When you start adding blitzes and this is that, then you change up where this is what I did in the scrimmage. Well, no, that was a different call.
Yes.
You got to know your assignment where you're supposed to be every time, and then when we call the blitz, you get to kind of play a little.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
No, that's good. That's good. Yeah,
I like it. That's awesome. No need to sew my whole hand here. Why you need to see everything I have?
Yeah, exactly.
So hold that.
And too, I mean, I know it sounds because if a kid's going to get hurt, they're going to get hurt. It doesn't matter where it's at. Practice, it's
correct.
Football. But if we can eliminate, guys blitzing, and getting tangled up in a pile.
Yeah.
We have this play design, but it could jumble up right here, or I think about all that. 'Cause I'm like, if I can just, keep everybody safe at the scrimmage and not put them in position.
Let's be healthy for a little
let's
bit.
Be healthy.
Yeah.
Just all that. I know it sounds crazy, but even running side to side, pitch sweeps, and reach and win, all of these zone block, all this. Well, you're making I know it sounds crazy, but you're making linemen go hash to hash. Then receivers are push cracking.
Yeah.
So they're going into linebackers now, and so it gets jumbled up. Then you're making running backs, receivers cut, and they're out in open space. I literally just think of all of that. I'm like, that's more risk. Now in a game, we're going to do it.
Awesome.
Right.
But in a scrim, I'm like, I don't want anybody hurt doing that because they're just a little bit more vulnerable.
Yeah.
Right.
So you are vanilla, like you're making your own ice cream. It's not even vanilla.
I'm vanilla.
I know how much sugar goes in this.
Let's just go with it. Never thought about it, really.
Yeah.
I never really thought about all that going down,
Yeah.
That just blow my mind right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just another thing to your plate there.
Yeah. And because the other thing, too, is, and like I said, you're going to get hurt.
Right.
But so many guys, and obviously it's not preventable. But if we can make it just a touch more preventable, man, I'm willing to do that to save you for a game. If we can.
Right.
Because a lot of kids will be like, they got hurt. Like, what happened? Well, he's running a double move and, just something crazy. And you're like, dang, that's in the scrim, man.
Week 2.
Right.
Week 2, of practice. Yeah.
Practice.
We're talking about practice.
Yes. Yeah. So
that's good. All right. Since John brought it up, special teams, let's kind of go in and just kind of point out maybe somebody that stood out. John, I'll let you start. Special teams, anybody?
There's just so many that stand in my head. I can't really. The whole game, I couldn't really pick anybody.
Number one, it was nice. It was nice not to punt. We never punted against Cleveland, so that's
dominant.
It'd be nice to do that only 4 times this year.
to punt.
True.
And
even though he's got a heck of a leg,
right? Blaine.
Let's minimize
Toon,
that. Right.
great long snapper on PATs. He does a really good job. So Josh Toon there, and then I'll tell you one of the biggest things that sticks out to me, because we didn't have it early last year until Hughes kind of really started coming on, but is someone to field a punt.
Right.
And that's tough. And we got spoiled for 4 years with Jackson.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
We talked a lot about it.
And
Yes.
sometimes I tell them, don't even touch it.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm worried they're going to bobble it, and we practice all those things, we got a couple good returners. And so, which you guys know, DeMarcus.
Oh, yes.
He did a really good he did a really good job fielding them. They say it's average of fielding a punt saves you, 12 to 16 yards. So it's a first down that your offense doesn't have to get, right? And so he did a good job. And then obviously the kickoffs and everything, and some of the younger guys coming in there on the kickoff, staying in their lanes, doing a good job of rallying to the ball, breaking down. It was really just kind of by committee.
Right.
I feel like tackling,
I liked it. I mean, it was honestly the whole game. It was hard just to pick one person out. I mean, there was some. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, there was our stars were shining
for sure. Yeah,
but there was a whole group of kids in there that was making a roll.
Yeah,
I mean, nice.
Hey, I think Adrian Burnett, a young kid that hadn't, but he was flying around out there on special teams. Hunter Jewell.
Hey, Hunter Jewell.
I did see some Hunter Jewell in there.
Hunter Jewell. Yeah, he was everywhere
for sure. He led the team in tackles.
Oh, I believe it. He was everywhere. I mean, we thought he was, he was good. He was coming on, and then all of a sudden it was like,
yeah.
It was like, wow.
Did a really good job. Edward Harris is really good in there on special teams. And then I think our gunners keeping everything inside, not letting anybody set up an outside return. And all that stuff, just discipline things, keeping your outside arm,
a lot of
make sure nobody gets outside. But yeah, did a really good job. Hunter Jewell, like I said, he had 10 tackles on the game. Jay Sean, he's not really offensively does much for us, and it's good because then defense and special teams can become your baby. It's everybody. You need everybody. Yes. It doesn't matter. There's no job. I don't care if it's the excitement on the sideline. That's the fun thing about being a team is getting all the selfishness out.
Right.
And everybody just doing what your team needs.
Yeah.
And week to week could be different.
Fill that spot that you're supposed to fill.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Your
Absolutely.
job. Your job.
Yeah.
We hit a little 2-back, which we'll do, multiple this year. It will be one of our things we hang our hat on. But Malachi had a ton of success out of that 2-back against Cleveland.
Right.
They go out there tonight and not have any success.
Yeah.
We still need Malachi though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you never know whose number, and then you never know who's going to be banged up for a play, and somebody else has to run in.
Yeah.
So just by committee, doing a good job.
Right.
Nice.
There's some young sophomores in there, and we just talked a little bit before we got on here. What happens when they become young men?
Yeah.
I mean, they're still just babies, really.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, you come up there, grow up, get all haired over, if you will.
For sure.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I just looked at a picture of Saunders, saw his face. I've never seen his face.
Unbelievable.
But that kid looks like a kid. And when he's out there and he's running around, he's, bowling ball people. I'm like, he looks like a man. And you see him like, oh, man, he's a kid.
Yeah.
He just kind of, little Ronnie Gilly.
Yeah.
Back when he played. He looks like a shorter version.
He does.
Standing out there. And I'm just like, that kind of looks like a shorter version of little Ronnie Gilly. I don't know now.
No, he is a tank. I always think I would never step in front of him.
And he may be I see him quite a bit at my favorite eating spot. I don't know if you've seen him out there, but I see him out there.
He likes to go out there.
And he got over in Cleveland at his El Veratas where his work he works over there.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah, waiting tables.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
he'd bust him for a long time, and then he got moved up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, moved right in.
Yeah.
I was like, well, get down, Saunders. Go Bucks. Every time I see him, I go Bucks.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, yeah, he was down in the trenches all game. He was like, oh, yeah, I was down there for a little bit, but I was making people pay. I was like, we seen it. We seen it.
Such a low, and he gets off the ball so dang quick, Crazy. And then he switched his number.
Yeah.
So he swears to me it's the same size jersey.
Wow.
I'm like,
No way.
no way.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I promise, the same size as 34.
The camera puts on, an extra 10 pounds.
Like, golly.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
so awesome, though. That is awesome.
Mm.
Let's roll into offense. Obviously, I talked a little bit about I didn't, in the scrimmages, I didn't see a lot of passing game, but it impressed me.
Yeah.
It really did.
Yeah, I think, Blaine, just as you know, just the experience and everything.
Yes.
And me being able to coach him better, I'm be able to pre-snap, and then, as you know, like you got like the 25, 30 seconds, every play, you have to call a play. And you're looking at the play clock, then your coach told you to send somebody in motion, and then you got this guy saying, what do I do right here?
Yeah.
And then, you know what I mean? Like, as a quarterback, it's a lot.
It is.
I mean, I challenge anybody that you want to come talk quarterback stuff with me, come on. We'll talk. If you think, it's a lot.
Yeah.
And people, don't get me wrong. The offensive line, someone's always asked me, would you rather have a really good O-line, an average quarterback running back, or average up front, with really, really good quarterbacks, running backs? I'm taking the really, really good O-line because you have to have that.
Starts up front.
You can be as good as you want, but if you don't have very good up front, you will be very average when it gets late in the year.
Just go look at NFL. Who makes the least amount of money?
Yeah.
Because that's the workhorses.
For sure.
Not the ones making all the billions of dollars.
Yeah.
It's the ones making that chump change down there. They're the workhorses.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're the ones making it happen.
And so they got a tough position, but, they're listening for 3 or 4 calls. They don't care what the receiver just did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But the quarterback spot, there is a ton. So the experience, I'm in shape. Now I can breathe and check a pre-snap and see what I'm looking at. And, having those games underneath him, the game is slowed down for him.
Right.
He's understanding kind of exactly what I want, and where the receivers are supposed to go and all these different things. And so, yeah, he did a really, really good job the other night, pre-snap and then post-snap, getting the ball out. Lineman did a good job blocking.
True.
I thought he did what I seen different in him personally from last year to this year. He just stood up, seen it, and just darted it.
Yeah.
Taller than everybody.
For sure.
And, he wasn't like he was – there was a few times he'd been pressured. Mm-hmm. But even then, it just looked to me like he just got set,
right,
stood up, looked, and was gunning who he wanted.
For sure.
I mean, it just looked way different this year to me. I mean, first game, I understand. But he looked way different to me than what he did last year.
I think a lot of that probably starts at the line, giving him time to be able to do that.
And age, all of it. And then
I talked, probably not on camera, but I talked a lot about how he doesn't do a great job stepping into the ball. Mm-hmm. And he did a lot better job, even in a couple scrimmages, where he would actually plant on his back foot and throw the ball.
Yeah.
He's got a cannon. It's not like he can't get it there.
Right.
But just kind of having that, being able to make sure he gets it where it's got to go.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah, he's done a good job transferring his weight from that back foot up to that front foot, And, you said that. It's pretty funny is and then you release the ball, sometimes not necessarily with Blaine, but sometimes you turn around and you get your old hand caught on the back of someone's neck or a helmet.
Yes.
Right.
You don't want to transfer your weight.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because last time I did that and I stepped into a throw, I had a D lineman or whatever and popped my hand, So there's a bunch of stuff that you got to, stick in there and deliver a pass under pressure, and he did a good job.
Yeah, especially when you see somebody coming at you and you got to get 2 seconds just to get him in position, the receiver in position. Okay, now I can throw it, even though I know I'm getting hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
And actually, he actually got in, a little tangle with some people, but stepped himself out.
Oh, yeah.
Stepped himself out.
For sure.
I think that's growing too.
Well, you bring that up because I know you want to segue into.
I really don't want to say it, but I will because they're already talking up there how they're going to try to come and poke the bear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Try to get him riled up. Now, I'm just telling you.
Part of the game.
Some people told him, well, I mean, I was going to poke everybody I could.
For sure.
We can get 15. I'm going to get it.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I think that's with any teenager. I mean, we talk about it, and that's really the thing with this group is stay out of our own way. Don't get in our own way.
But,
And
I understand. They're fired up and they're ready to go, and like, hey, don't talk to me like that. I get it.
For sure.
I get it.
Yeah. It's just being, disciplined, thinking about the team. I mean, all these things, I mean, obviously, and then, man, letting in between the whistles speak for itself.
Right.
Nothing cheap, just being aggressive, passionate, all these things that come with it. And because, like I said, you can turn around and back away from situations or whatever. But at the end of the day, in between the whistles, like your play, you can figure out if you're undisciplined or you are, just passionate about chasing, pursuing the football, being aggressive, all those things. Because sometimes that does look like you're being undisciplined, but a lot of times it's just like that dude's just a GoDaddy.
Yeah,
he just goes hard.
Right.
And so that's what we preach, to our guys and stuff is, man, we want that. Like I hate it. I've been a part of trying to throw gasoline and, I'd much rather run your rear end, up, down you, grab you, pull you back, than try to ignite a fire in you.
Yeah.
Get it.
And so I'll do that. Like I said, the opposite as a coach, just telling you, and I tell our team this all the time, as the opposite, I hate it. Hate it. Don't make me turn around and get you fired up.
Right.
You ought to step on with the attitude, man. And so anyway, then after that, then we can corral, control.
Yeah.
TJ Piercy plays mean, aggressive, all that.
100 miles
you know
an
what?
hour.
He does something. I go, come here, and he's like, my bad, coach. And
right.
But he didn't do that 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Because he just, and so let us work you. Let's take care of you.
Yeah.
We'll turn around, tell you no sometimes. We'll hit you on the wrist when you need it.
Yeah.
All these things.
Right.
You'll owe us. We'll remind you. Bear crawl, all these things. Sometimes it delivers to the whole team. We've had our team with 45s and 35s carrying them around the track.
Yeah.
But I'd rather do that than why don't you play hard?
Yeah.
Right.
Which is funny you say that as a coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
My wife is a teacher, and it's one of those where the kid that you have to constantly tell or spend all your time taking care of in a classroom is some of your favorite kids.
Yeah.
Same way,
for
right?
sure.
Is where you spend so much time just trying to get him corralled because he has that energy. He has he has that fight what you want, but you need it. You need, instead of 99, you want it about 90.
Yes.
Right? You just got to get him to that point.
Right.
Some of those are the best ones.
Yeah.
Right?
No, it turns into a little project.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and you're just bonding. You don't realize how much you're bonding with each other when it's going. Everybody just kind of, but you're really bonding. You don't realize it.
Yeah. No,
Right.
it's the best.
And a lot of it, he looks at it as coaches molding me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas on the other side, when you got a kid at 75 trying to get him to 90, it's the mentality of coach don't like me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's weird how
it's
an easy line to try to cross, but it's there, and you want to try to ignite it as much as you can, but you don't want to spend all your time trying to ignite one kid when it's
for sure.
I got to calm this kid down to get him to where he
Right.
will be better at what he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Just self motivation, man.
Yeah.
Self motivation, and then being a really good teammate. Like, what does this team need?
Yeah.
This team needs you to get your rear end in gear, be energized, play with passion, chase the football, relentless. I mean, all these things. And so, it's fun. And then what does this team need? They don't need you acting like an idiot right now. Get to the sideline.
Yeah. Right. Do your job.
Yeah.
Do your job. Do your job.
Yeah.
Which is huge because in life too, right?
Same way.
Same
do
way.
your job.
You get home and it's you and your spouse or whatever, however that works out, right?
100%.
Okay, what do you need me to do, right? Yeah,
Right.
It's life in general, and you're teaching these kids great things that they're going to carry on.
Yeah.
Right.
I just texted a kid last night. His parent was included. Okay, there's no texting rule.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, and so his parent was included. But I literally just said, life's of highs and lows, man. Highs and lows. And it's about the people around you, relationships, taking care, fixing what you need to fix.
Right.
Owning, hey, I messed up.
Yeah.
And then work at it. Don't try it again. And then, hey, believe it or not, you're going to mess up again.
Yeah.
It's just.
Oh, yes.
It's just, that's what it is, man.
That's that roller coaster,
And,
man.
Yeah. Don't get stuck in a funk.
Enjoy it.
Yeah. Of I'm in a rut now and it's became my character.
Right.
And I can't fix it now. And it's sad. I mean, we all know
Right.
people, they literally will get stuck in a spot and they can't get out. And
Can't.
it's really, I mean, people want to say it's their fault or whatever. Really, guys, if they want to change,
Yeah.
you know, but they can't right now. It's going to take a miracle, you know.
Yeah.
And I was just talking to a kid and his mom last night about that, you know, and just trying to get better every day.
Right.
You know?
I mean, just chip away at it.
Yes.
I mean, when you start at a stone, you know, and you're building a sculpture, it ain't just going to go up there and hit it one time. It's going to happen.
Consistent.
You got to chip away at this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Chip away at it. Chip away. And saying that, you know, I think personally, you guys as a football team, and I try to preach this, a lot of them kids, that's going to be the only experience to work ethic.
Mm-hmm.
Teaching them work ethic. Some of them don't even, don't even know how to do a job.
Right.
But when you come out of football, I feel like you're going to know team, you know, your job, you know, work ethic.
It's a great avenue for like I said, there's 1,000 other things, but football is a great avenue for success in life.
It is.
I agree.
You know?
Sports in general.
Yes.
Sports in general. Being able to have that, to be able to build on, right? Me as a prime example,
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in this town. I played as many sports as I could, but I'll tell you what, baseball was the one where Coach Ed and I got along great from my 8th grade year on. But he was just like a second father to me. And those things I built on so much just in baseball, right? And it's, you think baseball's not a physical sport, but it still has those things in it to where you have to work to get better. You have to do these things. You have to go take care of the field.
Yes.
You have to, you know what I'm saying? You have to clean up at the end. It was just one of those things where, because I love baseball so much, I was able to have that relationship with a coach and build on it. And it carried me into the military and later on. So those things I was able to build on. And yes, it's huge.
You said, it not being physical. Well, baseball's a mental though.
And work.
Man. You catch I played center and get a pop fly, you drop it or don't get to it. It just sit there and eat on you. And then you go up to bat and you're still thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you never had another pop fly hit to you for 8 innings.
Right.
Whatever you're like.
Right.
For 3 games.
Yeah. Oh, and you're like, it's a mental game.
It is. I mean, yesterday don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Because whatever happened back there, it's over.
Yeah.
Move on.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because it's all new situation now.
Growing up, I love basketball more because you make a mistake, right? You throw the ball away, you can steal it back the next.
You go
10
hard
seconds.
and fix it.
Yeah, you could change things quicker.
I'm gonna hit somebody.
Right.
Yeah. Football.
Yeah.
Baseball's like.
And that's as a coach, like, speaking of Coach Ed, everything he taught us, we just carried it on, taught our kids.
For sure.
So everything you're teaching these guys, they're going to carry on and teach their kids.
Yeah.
I mean, to really go back and think about it, I don't know how much you think about that, but there's still more things that just think about that. I just wow.
For sure.
Yeah, that influence is probably right now. That influence is in that little league field out there.
Mm-hmm.
Those kids having practice and because you got some Sapa Hoodle coaching, you got Bradley Brown coaching.
Absolutely.
You got those kids that you coached.
Yeah.
And that's what they know, right?
Yeah. It's pretty cool because those guys came up and said, "We're calling it like we did in high school."
Nice.
I'm like, "Atta baby." Yeah.
See, there it is. That's what I'm saying. It just builds and builds and builds.
Mm-hmm.
You're just building our future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
which is big.
Yeah. Yes.
We've talked. I've talked about how just because you want to influence in the junior high level, so that when they get to high school, you're not having to teach as much. You're just having to coach.
Yes.
Right. So that is a huge benefit for some of your teaching to be in the little league. So when those kids, those linemen get up there, they're like, "Oh, we've been learning this since I was in first or second grade." Right.
Absolutely.
So it just builds that tradition and that culture. Of just the same things over and over. At that point it's just like, okay, now you're in this gap where you're supposed to be. Now let's learn those blitzes.
Yes,
right. Let's do
for
this.
Sure.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, they do a good job. Yeah, it makes us when we get them. Makes it a little easier and a little better. I'm like, okay, these guys know some stuff.
That's what's happening now.
Yeah.
You've planted it.
That's right.
Now we're growing and
That's
it's coming
right.
back to you.
Absolutely.
And that's why it'd be hard to lose you. That's why I just say appreciate you.
Why would you bring that up?
Appreciate you. And I mean, that's just what we need you.
Yeah.
I mean, people. Hey,
very grateful. Very grateful.
We're very grateful, and I don't think people realize how grateful we are.
Yeah.
I mean, really, we are. I mean, not many people. Not many towns get the opportunity. How many Everybody's come from this town, know how the town works,
For sure.
know how it's going, how Hominy football is,
Yeah.
and here it is. And
Yeah.
that's why I say thank you, and that's why I can't say thank you enough.
Absolutely. Thank you guys.
And it's just
It's
can't go.
a very, very good job. Like, unbelievable blessed. You guys know how I feel about this place.
Yeah.
But it would be very, very tough for just somebody else. I just think about,
Yes.
I mean, I think you've talked a little bit about Coach Stowe, right?
Yeah.
And going to a totally different culture.
Oh man.
Right. And then somehow going, how do I build the culture that I saw was successful? How do you start that? Right. Because you don't know how to start it, right? You're carrying it on.
Yeah.
So that would be tough for anybody. I'm sure Coach Harm's probably running into the same thing where, I mean, I feel like he's doing a great job.
For sure.
But and he's probably done it at a couple different places. So his start is this is how I worked it.
Yeah, I've seen what works.
Right. Yeah. So
Calloused up, baby.
For
right.
sure.
True.
That's
True.
right.
Calloused up.
Let's not. I don't want to. We washed over just a little bit. We gave Blaine his praise, but having two running backs back there is.
Yeah.
And
Randy Good Eagle ran so dang hard.
Man,
He was making holes.
what?
Man, such a good job.
You almost have like a little, what is it, a lightning and thunder? You almost kind of have a little something like that, but both of them are both lightning and thunder. It's like they're quick.
Yeah.
They run hard.
Randy surprised me. When you walk up, you don't realize he's that big of a person.
Huge.
He's
So
a
strong
big
in a weight
person.
room.
He is a big person.
Yeah.
You don't realize it, until you get up to him, you're like, man, Randy, you're a pretty big person.
Yeah, it's a big high school running back.
Yeah.
I think he weighs. He's one. I always ask him, so we're always jacking around with each other. Don't hate me here, Randy. I wanted to say he was like 201 or 203 or something like that, but I definitely know he's in the 190s.
That's beautiful.
Before we started hitting our conditioning hard,
Right.
I was thinking, take me back to when I weighed 145 in high school.
Thank you. Yes.
And everything, that's a giant of a running back for
Yeah.
Yes.
But Randy's solid too.
And he's picked up, like you said, he picked up at least 10 pounds, right? And it's probably, I would say, from his junior year, maybe another 20.
He's gotten a lot of people
total.
don't realize too. He hit all those off-season workouts hard on the track, and we did a little speed development thing there in the spring. He got faster, and so that was one thing that he needed to work on and owned it. Was like, I'm gonna get faster,
right?
And he's gotten faster. Even
nice.
packing on a little bit of weight.
I'll give it just a little shout out to my running back was Rennie Russell. Him and Hunter Woods graduated together.
Yeah,
but he did kind of the opposite where he put on the weight, but he lost a little bit of speed.
Yeah,
but he was still just huge,
just a tank.
Yeah.
I remember him.
Yeah, me too.
So that's good. That's good. Randy was able to put on a little bit of weight, but also advance speed.
Randy's mature enough, and that's why he's just so solid in my book. Everybody's, but that's where he was like, okay, it's February, it's icy, it's cold. I really don't want to work out, or go hard today, in the weight room or on the track. And literally, he did it.
Yeah.
Just, I'm doing this for August. I'm doing this for November.
Yeah.
And it's just a grind.
Right.
And
it's great.
We work out everybody and hit it hard as soon as our season's over. Kids disperse but those core guys. But I was there. Like, I remember what it was like. You go down and sandbag till, the coach is working you, whatever, but you don't have the correct weight on.
Right.
You don't have it looks like I'm gonna fake like I'm running hard, but I really know I'm not.
Yeah.
But Randy's one of those dudes that stuck with it.
He's going at it. Yeah, that's great.
That's
great.
is.
I can't even drink water to prep for like Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Like I should already had like 3-4 bottles in today. I can't even get to that point of it.
Yes.
Stay hydrated. Yeah.
And to have that discipline at that young age.
Oh, I know. Yeah. He wants it though, man.
It's a culture.
He wants
it's
it.
culture.
Man.
Yeah.
And a lot of those guys do.
Right. And speaking of Randy, I know we're kind of on it here getting in a rut, but man, I never knew he could talk.
Yeah.
He wouldn't hardly say nothing. We hollered at him his whole life as he run by.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Never talked. And then we interviewed him, and I was just like, I'm still blown away by it.
I see him
so well spoken.
Yes.
I see him on Wednesdays a lot. We have family dinner,
Right.
So I see him on Wednesdays, and that interview was the most I've ever seen him talk.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'd sit down next to him and try to have a conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like,
you ain't the only one. His whole life I was trying to have it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, in the locker room though, like he's a player favorite. He's a clown in the clock.
good.
Oh, he's hilarious in the locker room. Like
can
he's
see
one
it.
of the guys that picks up and I can eyeball and kind of smirk at. He's like over there laughing,
Yeah.
He's funny, man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
That's nice. All right. Well, Pawhuska today.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
We tried Coach's show yesterday, but Pawhuska's today.
Mhm.
We and just in our text group this morning, Pawhuska coach is very very apt at throwing everything at you.
Mhm.
Right? This is not a vanilla game for him. He's
Yep.
going to bring out swing and gate and reverses and
Yeah.
double passes. He's
Yeah.
going to everything he can think of to
Yeah,
get
he'll always get in one set we've never seen before.
right.
you
And he
know.
might
It
not
has to happen.
he
Yeah.
might not play it the same way again the rest of the season,
Yeah.
just like Cleveland. They're going to
Yeah.
give you everything they got.
Yeah.
But so this is going to be interesting. This is going to be one of those where, again, kids got to stay disciplined.
yes.
Kids got to, they got to play their part. They got to stay in
Mhm.
their lanes. So yeah. So today's gonna be fun.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it'll be a good game. I think they're ranked top 5 in A1. We're ranked top 5 in A2. And
So they are top
yeah,
5.
Yeah, I saw that. And then Rejoice lost, which they lost to Cash Hall. That's a good team. I think they dropped out.
That's a good
but-
recruiting team.
Oh yeah.
We paid
And,
'em. We played them.
But it'll be good. It'll be good. Those kids play hard. They'll be coached up.
Yeah.
They got some really good pieces on the D line. They added a couple different things, and
And it's Pawhuska.
yeah. And so
Cheesy Pawhuska.
yeah.
Yeah, we decided, we have cheesy hominy. It's like, we don't call it that no more.
Yeah.
Cheesy Pawhuska.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah.
good. And they got a good team, and so
Yeah.
it'll be a challenge for us. Got them here. I'm glad. I don't like going up there very
Never.
much. There, I like them home games, and
Yeah.
it'll be good though. So should be pretty competitive.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. We haven't seen Pawhuska or heard much out of them, and here you are telling us, and I'm like, all right. this
Yeah,
is
I
what we
think
need.
they've. I can't. Someone just asked me. Oh, I was on a show with Prep Red Zone the
Oh,
other
okay.
day. Yeah, they did a little thing with me, and I was telling them I think that Pawhuska's outscored their opponents like 120 something to like 6, and so the first 2 ball games,
Wow.
and so that's a lot of points, and you're not giving up. I think they gave up that, like I said, a touchdown. I watch film. I really don't. I just kind of click through. So I just watched the first action.
Is Huddle?
Yes.
They use Huddle too?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And so, anyway, I don't really pay attention to scores, and so, like I said, but I think it is something like that.
That's
It's pretty-
wild.
So yeah, they can
That's
rack
pretty
up.
interesting.
They can rack up the points, and
They've
they
been
hold-
kind of doing that with
they
him.
hold people out.
They have been
So,
kind of
yeah.
running. I'm not saying they're running it up, but I don't know who's playing what.
That's what I said. About
Right.
Cleveland. Someone said, they played Blackwell and they scored. But my mind goes to
64, I think it was.
64. I don't care who. I don't care if you're on air.
Right, you're playing air.
Like, hey
You
man, you
get-
scored 64 points, man.
Yeah.
You guys are doing something right.
Something
Right, I don't care if you're playing air.
Because I
Right.
think offensively, like, I'm a big offensive guy, which I can get pretty vanilla when I need to and control the ball and get out of there and 30 or 40 point win or whatever it is. But man, that's tough for me to even get my mom. Like, I'll see these scores on Squirtle. I'm
Yeah.
like, we're pretty good offensively, but I have a little bit different of a mindset. When we get in situations, and but I'm like, that's a lot of points.
That is a lot of
You know,
points.
and you
That
got
is.
to be sharp. You got to be disciplined to do that. You got to have guys to block, to catch, to run.
Yeah.
Those aren't 7-minute drives.
No.
Those are bam, 1 minute, 2
Yeah.
minute. So you're clicking on all cylinders to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So it'll be pretty.
You
good
got to
game.
you got to give them their props. for
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah. We're going to give it
Yeah.
to them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to give it to them.
But they probably haven't seen a defense, so that's probably a piece of it. So
I sure hope not.
I mean,
sure hope.
yeah, they probably were
yeah.
playing close to air.
Mm-mm.
Just kidding. Just kidding. I don't know that.
I haven't heard a lot of trash talk just yet. But there's also been a lot of other things going on in social
Oh.
media in the last couple of days.
Hey,
but I
the weird
really
thing is,
haven't. A lot
I'm
of times,
throwing it at them. I'm throwing some at them. I'm throwing some
yeah.
friendly fire at them,
Nice.
and not really getting
not
nothing
going
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
good
a lot
luck
of
tonight,
confidence,
sir.
Good,
Sent me a
sir.
deal about the hominy Indians,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I was like, I think we have a William Hamilton on our football team.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Cheesy Pawhuska.
Yeah. Appreciate that. Yeah.
It'll be nice now, and then 7 o'clock, everybody will be on edge.
Oh yes, yeah,
Yeah,
It'll all be on edge 7.
yeah.
Let's get the
I'll
work,
be on edge about
They're not
6:30
wasting-
trying to
they're
get
like,
this thing stream to go right.
get the work day over with here.
Yeah. BB guns,
Let's just
hurt
get out
no
there.
one.
Yeah.
We're ready to start throwing cannons at you guys.
Oh, yeah, it'll all crank up. Yeah.
Yeah. You'll be excited. Be excited. Nice.
That's what
Go ahead.
I'm ready. I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see it go down. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Battle of the Osages, they
Battle
call
of
it.
Osages. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna ask you about. If you haven't got your Battle of Osages shirt, I think they're still available. I don't know who's selling them, but I know I'm pretty sure
Yeah, I've
Spurs
seen
and
a
Arrows.
couple at the
Spurs and
school.
Arrows are selling them. And then there's a new place. They haven't actually added a sponsorship with us, but but there is a place in town over close to CNG. I think they rent out a place over there, but
Okay.
they're selling some as well. Look pretty good, you know.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of shirts at the school today.
Did you?
Different designs and all that. So that's
Yeah.
cool, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it, man. It's like Christmas you
It
know,
is
around here.
It is.
So back to the Cleveland. I'm starting to think now. So is that the Arkansas River Shootout instead of the Red River Shootout? I mean, I
It was
don't know.
weird. Yeah, we saw some
Arkansas
graphics
River
come
Shootout.
No,
I
I
don't
can't,
know.
whatever, but I remember seeing it too.
Arkansas River Shootout.
in. Yeah.
Just the Bucks versus the Rats.
The Rats.
Yeah.
yeah.
The Bucks versus
Well,
the
I
Rats.
brought that up because you got a shirt coming out.
I know.
Have you seen it?
Yes,
I hope
I
they
got
don't
one.
plan on selling a
I
lot
had
of
to
those.
go.
Oh,
yeah,
they're
they
gonna-
are.
they're gonna sell a
I got
ton
them.
of them.
I had to
It's
get me one. I
unbelievable.
said,
Yeah.
chalk me up.
They're gonna get a ton of them.
Unbelievable. I saw that. I thought, oh my. Yeah,
one's-
see, he designed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was telling me all about it.
Unbelievable. What
Thursday.
an artist.
You need to. Well,
That guy looks a little bit better than me.
That-
No, it looks just a touch. He helped me out.
You need to go watch the video because he does a real good job of he films while he draws.
Okay.
So you can go and actually see where it started and where it
Yeah.
ended up. It's actually really really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should go see that. But
I
yeah,
will.
it's a good
Yeah,
good
he,
picture.
He Hollywood make up me up a little bit, you know.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Oh, guy don't look bad there.
You probably
Yeah.
see it on this show.
he chiseled the jaw a little
He
bit
did.
more.
He
yeah.
did. That's right. Did me a little cleft right there, you know, whatever
Yeah.
it's called.
Ah,
People
nice.
like.
Yeah, yeah.
He hooked you up.
He lined
That's
it
a
up
good
real
guy
good on
right
the hair,
there.
too.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I think the
good.
sophomore. Someone asked me, "Would you care?" I didn't know what they meant. I thought they meant like as a a gag
As a
gift,
gag.
like a joke or something. And so,
Nope.
There
You got
go.
a shirt coming.
Ho-Town.
It's a little.
Ho-Town's gonna be
It's
wearing
like
right
a
here.
pocket. Yeah, it's like a little
Yes.
pocket. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
Hey,
good.
go.
I would. If you wasn't from Hominy though, does
Yeah.
he draw you that good? Is all I want to know.
No, he doesn't. I need to start having him do the opponents and stuff. Draw them up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might not want to.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, he got into. I think he got into at one point. He was doing the old ribbons. You know, we used to get ribbons
Oh,
for
yeah,
every
spirit
game.
ribbons.
Remember
Loved
as a
it.
kid, yeah.
My kids.
And I think he got into a little bit of that, helping kind of
Mhm.
design those and get them. My sister obviously jumped into some of that too.
Remember
but-
the shiny silver
Yes.
football?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to get the shiny to hold it on.
Chelsea turned around and found them somewhere. This is like a year or so. She plants our kids with them. She did something one time. I'm like, that's old
Nice.
school right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I found a whole box. I was cleaning out somewhere one of these. A whole box of them spirit ribbons.
Oh yeah.
So every Cleveland Hominy game when I was over there, I just go put it on everybody's windshield. I did that for a long time.
Oh.
It
Until I ran
It
out.
was a Hominy Cleveland one.
It was Hominy Cleveland one,
Oh,
and I would
God.
just, a whole box. It was a
Yeah.
little box plumb full.
That's hilarious.
So every
Brand
time we
new.
played them, I'd go stick it on everybody's car.
just
Yeah.
stoke it
Till
up
he's
a little
out.
bit.
Made me
Just
stoke
it.
stoking
Yeah.
the fire.
Oh, I had to.
Had
You
to.
had to.
That's funny.
Had to. Yeah. That's John Enlow for sure, right there. Okay. Good.
Yes.
Excited.
So,
Be good to go.
what's the big Pawhuska? Big runners, passers? I guess we don't know. I mean, he throws
You know,
everything
They
but the
got
kitchen
They got a
sink.
couple. Those Cass kids are actually pretty
Yeah,
fast.
those kids are
They
tough.
actually
Yes.
they
You know.
impressed me last year because I saw one of them. You know, he ended up scoring unfortunately, but
Yeah.
he caught a pass and just made a couple cuts and he was gone. And I was like, man, I didn't think the Cass.
Yeah.
I didn't think the Cass kids were that fast.
Yeah, those
but
kids
They
are
are.
tough. Those kids are tough.
tough.
And,
yeah.
yeah,
I think it's
quarterback-
twins. I think
Yep.
they're twins. Yeah.
Yeah, quarterback slings it pretty dang well. Big tall kid sets in there and throws the ball really well. Once again, man, you can just tell that, man, they like to throw it. You know, not saying they're not going to run it,
Right.
but yeah, throw the football around, and which we saw them all at passing league. You know, and got some kids that can catch, kids that can run. You know, and so they lost a couple pieces. You know, from last year, but no, it should be a good challenge for us, and man, I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
See
I
what
think
we
it'll be a
got.
good game. Yeah.
I think it will.
I think we'll win by at least 2 touchdowns. go that way.
I had a little more than that, but it will be all right.
I'll give him 2.
Yeah,
At home.
I think 3.
Yeah.
I had us by 3.
Okay. I
I got
like
us
it.
by 3.
I like
That's
it.
right.
We'll have to hear the prediction. We talked a little bit of Coach G after the Cleveland game.
They love it.
And
yeah.
he always talks about I'm a defensive guy, so they never ever score. So
Ever.
every one of his predictions is always something to 0.
Oh yeah, I'm the
He's like,
only
we're
real.
shutting them out.
I think I usually win them
I
because
love
I'm the most realist. Like you know,
We're
like,
gonna stay close. Yeah.
level head. You know,
Well,
and
plus you're running the offense, so it's like, all right, we can't score here. 'cause
kneel it here.
Yeah.
let's kneel it. Back up, puppies. Let's go.
I got to win
You
this
know?
thing that doesn't cost any money. Yeah.
For sure.
Nice.
Blank,
Nice.
come here. Bring my money. You know,
Yeah.
Going to make that money right here.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, come
Go
right
get,
over
go
here.
get some pickle juice.
I'm
Speaking
usually-
of pickle juice.
Yeah, I'm usually way wrong. because I'm really like
Yeah.
I always got the Bucks way higher than everybody
right.
else.
Got to.
It's hard.
Got
It's
to.
hard.
Yeah.
Purple.
Come on.
Speaking of purple sunglasses, seen you at the Little League game,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I talked to your wife, and boy, it looked like she had some purple sunglasses on.
Oh, she's
They were the-
purple everything.
That was the best looking sunglasses I've ever seen. I
Purple.
was like, we
Where'd you get
need
'em?
some of
Yeah.
those sunglasses.
Yeah.
You spray paint.
Oh,
You spray
yeah.
painted them. She can't even see out of them. They just look good.
just walks. I guide her. Yeah. Turn left here.
She's always hold my hand while she's wearing them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she gets on the internet and does more stuff, you know.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
like our little hominy, which she's like, you know, don't tell anybody just in case anybody doesn't like it. I'm like, I don't care. But she does our little hominy, the football page,
Uh-huh.
high school and the football page, the graphics, and
Right.
you know, she's ate up with it. You
Hey.
know. Make
I love
sure
it.
our kids got all. I'm like, where's my money going? You know, it's like the champ got a new jersey. You know?
Yeah.
Right. Right.
He looks
Hey,
good.
Yeah.
and tell her no worries.
That's right. Keep
You
doing
need
it.
anybody standing in line for the job?
That's right, man. Keep doing it. Let's
Keep
go.
doing it. We
Keep
love it. It's
rolling. Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids love it, you know. So yeah, it's
Awesome.
good. Be good though. Come out, man. It's always fun. I heard the Manford kids were cheering us on in the
We're cheering us on
or the
in the
Right.
stands.
Yeah, I tried
Yeah.
to tell them that they was the wrong color purple, but you know they wasn't listening
It's
to
not
me.
the true purple.
I think they got into it over. I think they was over on Cleveland side.
Got
Got a little bit of a tussle.
They came over the
that's
hall.
nice.
No, then they came over and stirred it up really quick over there.
Yeah.
Oh my!
That's even better.
Rumor
Yeah,
has it.
better.
I don't know if that's
Yeah.
right or not. Rumor
Who
has
knows?
it.
Nice.
Well, Pack the stadium out, man.
Yeah.
Be loud. Have
I-
a good time.
Pack it out like
That's
we
right.
obviously packed it out at Cleveland.
That's right. Yeah.
We smothered Cleveland.
Yeah.
If you
Well,
look, their
and they-
side, our side was.
yeah.
And they cut out our seats. You know, they
Yeah.
demolished their old stands on our
Well-
side, and so we're packing it out anyway. We just had more people staying on the sidelines.
Right,
and we were
right.
4 deep instead of
They
just
say
2 deep.
500 will fit in those stands. Maybe
Yeah.
we've counted, but
Not Osage people.
I was gonna say,
see, that's where I need to be saying. That's the
golly.
best one I ever heard right
Osage
there.
people.
It's like this.
Maybe
Oh.
310 maybe. Osage is over there.
3-2. Let's get a measuring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Chalk
awesome.
it up.
Yeah.
Chalk it up.
No, we had a really good crowd though. Thanks for
We
everybody
did.
coming out.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
awesome.
and we
Really
need
good
it tonight,
crowd.
too.
They were there, loud. You know, we love that. I love it, man. I love that hostile environment. So
Yeah.
I eat it up. And so, yeah, nobody will ever tell me anything about like, did you hear? You know, I'm like, I don't care.
Don't care.
Let's go, man.
No, I had headsets on.
I'm not patrolling it.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not the admin on duty over there. I'm on the
Right.
sidelines. Do whatever.
I'm guiding these
Yeah.
kids right
Yeah.
here.
Like I never hear
Don't give-
anything ever but Hopper to.
Oh my gosh.
he
You
hit-
brought him up.
He
Yes.
he hit the old. I never hear anything ever. And you know, we were joking with each other about a couple things, and then I hear him in the stadium scream, "This ain't Blackwell."
Well, yeah. Yes, he
That
did.
guy.
And I kept hollering, and he wouldn't go back. I was like, "What'd you say?"
Oh, it's hilarious. I
I
laughed.
tried to get him back in on it. That was
guy.
funny.
That was funny. Yeah,
That
good
guy,
fun.
there's probably not a stadium that guy hadn't been kicked out of.
No,
He's going to try, though.
no.
He's going to
Yeah.
find one.
He's not. Just his voice carries well.
It
Everybody,
does,
you know,
yeah.
it carries well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He said, "This ain't Blackwell."
Oh, nice. Yeah,
And
there's
it was
probably
true.
there's probably softball stadium here not too long ago is I would assume it was him. I don't know if it was him or not. But apparently they said well, we're not playing this team anymore.
Mhm.
They don't want no part of us.
They don't want no part of us because
But-
the fans.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I'm keeping my.
That's what it is.
Yeah, there's
Hey.
two sides to every story.
Right.
Show up tonight.
Bring that.
Bring your cowbell. Bring whatever you
Yeah.
need. Be loud tonight.
Uh-huh.
Please, yeah.
Be loud. Hey, the band too.
Oh,
Man,
rocket.
Mr. Crayball.
Yeah.
He's done
That's
such
his
a
name?
good
Okay.
job.
We sat right in front of him. Yes, it sounded good.
You know, yeah, and Miss Braden did a good job last year. You know,
Right,
and
she's
then
been building it.
Mr. Crayball comes in, had him marching, on the practice field or game field, and he's done a good job.
They're ready.
Did a good job.
They sounded good.
Cheerleaders.
Hey, they're playing their part,
so
right?
much goes into
They're
it.
playing their part.
Oh,
Yeah.
beyond.
Yeah. So it was
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah, the cheerleaders are on search for their 5th gold ball as well. So
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
if you get a gold ball, I don't
Come
know what you
on.
get in cheerleading, but
Let's get it all.
yeah.
Yeah,
Or they're 6th. I guess both of you guys have
Yeah.
6 state championships.
maybe it's
5.
a gold pom pom.
5.
Yeah, gold
Could you
gold
imagine
pom
gold
pom.
pom pom?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea.
They make the rats. There's just so much. We're very appreciative.
Yes.
Anybody see? Did you guys happen to see
Yeah.
Leela Hoppers that she made for me?
Yeah,
Yes, I
that's
did.
Nice.
Oh, I turn it on every time I come in the office. Just to
Nice.
listen. Go down the hallway with it.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah. Especially today.
yeah.
Especially today.
Teachers are
Nice.
mad. They're trying to teach. Miss Carnley's kicking me out of her room. No, I actually brought it into her room. Miss Carnley, being an old cheerleader, cranked up the old
She
dance
did?
to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Isn't that crazy how just you give it to some cheerleader that was a cheerleader in the 50s, like my
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
You could probably turn that on right here. My
She
mom
gonna do
would,
it.
she would go into the dance.
yeah,
Oh,
Love
my,
it.
or the cheer. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just
get me
scarred.
wrong, It was a cheer.
Just scarred.
Yeah.
They put that scar in there, and you have it.
Yeah.
Scar that brain right
Speaking
there.
of, we need to probably bring back, have another reunion of those old cheerleaders. Remember that?
yes.
You was probably in high school when they did
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely
Steph,
need to do
Steph
that.
needs to get on that.
We're handing it off to her.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
got it. She's
Shoot,
in
next
control.
year, that's what I was talking is we'll celebrate our 10-year with our 2016 team. Crazy. We'll do a thing for
Excited.
them next year, and so
Wow.
I'll tie that
Excited.
in.
That's
Crazy.
awesome.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Coach, thank you so much
Yep,
for
thank
taking
you,
time.
guys.
No, appreciate it. Yes, a lot.
Yeah. Had a good time. John, proud of you.
Proud of you, Mike. I'm
Proud
hey,
of you.
Absolutely.
coach right there. Hey,
man.
Coach, thanks,
I'm-
sir.
Thank you.
yeah, thank you. We can't say it enough.
Right.
I sit here and say it.
Right.
No matter, hey, these people, please understand
Yeah.
where we need to be at in life.
Hey,
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Hey,
Yeah.
and don't
Thanks for
make
making
us
my job
don't make us
easier.
have to hunt you down if you try to leave now.
That's true.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You might get tackled or something.
Oh,
I know
headlock
everybody.
choked out.
Yeah, you're coming back, man. We
Yeah.
can let this go.
Oh,
Where you go? Where do you think
Hey.
you're
You
going?
go, yeah, it's a lifer.
no,
What are you
man,
talking?
it's been good. It has been so dang good. Very blessed.
Good.
Awesome.
We are too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
bet.
you.
Go
Appreciate it.
Bucks.
Yes, sir.
Go Bucks.
7
Go
o'clock.
Bucks.